the 20-year property bubble is essentially over. So, and so now we have the question of the industrial policies, as Kelly indicated. The actual amount of capital is very unclear. Every time I check, there's a different number, because they usually use targeted funds, which is Beijing's way of saying this is what we're trying to get at. We're not going to talk about really where we actually are. But I did pick up a figure from a domestic research group in China that said the total AUM, that's assets under management, was 431 billion in 2024, which is actually a lot less than the figure of trillion or 1.7 trillion that Kelly indicated for the target. That is, so the point of all this exercise is, okay, let's say the local governments are responsible for 80% of expenditure, and they essentially, since 2021, their expenditure is dropping like a stone. Is there a direct connection that we can find between that money and purchase of technological and security-oriented technology in China? Can we try to find a linkage? So I looked for very recent data, which is not easy to find. So anyway, so then we look at the government guidance funds, because that's one of the biggest pools that Beijing, a switch that Beijing can pull. And according to this research group, the 431 billion is down to 24% in 2024 year over year. So the GGFs, which is essentially the largest, I think, the largest source of capital, is now already declining.